You remember Mrs. Cauldron, the witch?
This is my niece, Abigail. 1,000 years ago, there was a witch named Varicella who gave her own heart to black magic, which has banished Varicella into my magic spell book.
I want to become as powerful as Varicella.
Where is that pooch?
Eeny, meeny, miny, moe.
Grab hold of a broomstick before speaking the following magic words. Spolscriptia, Crypteris, Dapis Ferris. It doesn't seem to be working.
It isn't Dapisferx. It's Rapisferx.
Cat, what are you doing in here?
Spolscriptia, Crypteris, Rapis Ferris.
My magic book! No one steals my magic book! Buckle up, Raven. It's going to be a bumpy ride.
You know, this is actually kind of fun once you get the hang of it. Except for that part, and maybe the crashing to Earth part. Sorry to borrow your book, but I need it. My friend Odie's gone batty on me. Where's the gas pedal on this thing? That was hairy. I really need to shake that angry witch.
I just happen to know the perfect spell. Allow me.
Boo-ba-la-boo-blee-bum-ba-boo. Well, that sounds like something John made for dinner one night. Hey. No! That's Garfield 1, Mrs. Cauldron nothing.
Never more! Really? Garfield steals my magic book and leaves us stranded in this magic bubble, and all you can say is, nevermore. What's wrong with you?
My shrink says I have abandonment issues.
For 1,000 years, this magic book has been under my protection. If someone were to use its magic for their own selfish needs, she would get out.
And the world would be nevermore.
Witchery and witchcraft. That's where Mrs. Cauldron's niece took Odie right after turning him into a bat. Either a witch is having a barbecue nearby, or my broomstick's on fire! Fire! Ooh.
Don't you dare burn that book!
Sorry, but this is an emergency. Now would be an appropriate time to panic.
Use one of the spells, you idiot!
Sorry, lady, whatever you are, but it's too late to play hocus pocus. Please note, I'm doing all of my own stunts for this show. We don't use any of those cheap CGI effects.
Whoa! You're gonna get us both killed!
Yeah! Safe. Not safe. Odie? Odie? Where are you?
Knock on every door, hoping you'll get lucky.
Yeah, book lady, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Unless you have a better idea. Piss!
All you have to do is wish for it out loud.
Help me find Odie. Thanks, I think. Oh. Odie, where are you? Odie! Huh?
What are you staring at?
Aren't you a little too fat to be a familiar?
Zip it, all of you! I'm trying to find my dog. My bat.
Wow.
What? Odie! Oh, let me get you out of here. Hold your tongue, Pup. I'm trying to get you out of here. Of course you recognize her. That's Mrs. Cauldron's other niece, Winona. She's the one who wanted to marry John. And no, I think that was in season 3.
Hey, if a witch you want to be, you must learn some things from me. How to make the ugly cute, where to purchase Eye of Newt, how to learn the witch's code, how to make a prince a toad, how to change the temperature, how to make a magic cure. Well, for sure. If you want a life of riches, cackling like the other witches, you will fly like all the birds if you know the magic words.
All the magic wonders you've ever seen, being where each evening is Halloween, being why the flowers bloom, riding high on your magic broom, achieving all you want to be. Abracadabra, now repeat with me. Abracadabra, abracadabra, abracadabra. All the magic wonders you've ever seen, being where each evening is Halloween, being where the flowers bloom, riding high on your magic broom, achieving all you want to be. Abracadabra, now repeat with me. Abracadabra, abracadabra, abracadabra.
All right, class. Today we're going to do a pop quiz. Get your magic wands out, then each of you go retrieve your familiar. Yes, Miss Winona.
Hey, what are you doing here?
I'd be happy to tell you if you could understand what I say.
Each of you, you're going to turn your familiar into a teacup.
Miss Winona, is that for extra credit?
Yes, Hermione. You all have 3 minutes.
Whoa!
Fine. Let's see how long you can keep this up once I've changed you into a teacup.
I never really cared much for tea. How about you turn me into lasagna so I can eat myself silly?
Razzle, razzle, ring. Look! Abigail turned her familiar into a mule.
I feel different and rather stubborn.
Oh, I did that wrong.
Silence! 2 minutes left.
I believe the spell you're looking for is on page 53.
Oh, wouldn't that be cheating? Okay.
Zippity zing.
Time's up. Wands down, ladies. Excellent work, Abigail. I am giving you an A.
A? I've never gotten an A before. Now that I'm an accomplished witch, let's try something a little bigger.
Zippity zing.
Did that come out of me?
Abigail, what part of put your wand down did you not understand? I told you.
Zippity zang.
Oh, right. First, put him back the way he was.
Ish kababble.
Yippee! I'm me again, and I weigh less.
I'm really disappointed in you, Abigail, both as my student and my cousin.
I'm sorry, Winona. I didn't mean to.
You're gonna stay after class and write 50 times, "I will not use magic carelessly." And then I want you to clean up all this mess without resorting to any magic.
Yes, Winona. Oh.
You remember Mrs. Cauldron? The witch.
1,000 years ago, witches banished varicella into my magic spell book.
Sorry to borrow your book, but I need it. The School of Witchery and Witchcraft. That's where Mrs. Cauldron's niece took Odie. How about you turn me into lasagna so I can eat myself silly?
Zippity zing.
You're gonna stay after class and write 50 times, "I will not use magic carelessly."
How much longer is this going to take?
Almost done, ma'am.
I must get to the School of Witchery and Witchcraft. The fate of the world depends on it.
I will not use magic carelessly. I will not use magic carelessly. Oh, there. That was the last one.
Great. Now you can use your wand to debat Odie so we can finally go home. Hello? I'm talking to you. Yes, you. Yo.
You're trying to tell me something, aren't you, Cat?
Ahem.
Wait, there's a spell for this.
Hey, do me a favor. If she turns me into anything degrading, turn off the TV.
Blah, blah, blah. Talk-a-tick-tock?
Bon ami, je suis toujours un chat.
Oh, wait, it's not talk-a-tick-tock, it's talk-a-tack-tock?
La bohita, mi está volvinito loco.
Oh, now I remember. It's talk-talk-talk.
Oh, can you hear me? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
It worked! I can understand you.
You can? Good. Then listen up. You gotta turn Odie back into a dog. He needs to be romping about, barking and fetching sticks, not hanging upside down in a cave.
I didn't mean to cause all this trouble. When my bat escaped, I didn't know what to do. I try to be a good witch, but I always get my spells all mixed up. And that's why I don't have any friends.
Zippity zing.
Oh, it's good to see you too, Odie. Huh?
I'm fine. Just go.
You heard her, Odie. Let's go. Come on. The pizza John made will be cold by now. Maybe we can get him to make 12 fresh ones.
Rescue from Magic Bubble completed. Please sign here and initial here.
Sorry, but this is an
that be easier with a little magic?
Thanks, but I can't. I promised my aunt I'd try to be a good witch.
Odie, I said cut it out. This is none of our business. Let's just find another flying broomstick and get out of here. Huh? Okay, so maybe I was a little harsh with the kid. Maybe I should go back and talk to her.
You are not going anywhere until you give me back my book. Where is it?
You left it with your niece, Abigail.
Please tell me you did not use its magic for your own selfish needs.
Me? Do something selfish? Of course not. Well, I would have, but there wasn't time.
Good. Now we must stop Abigail from doing that. Take me to her. One selfish act, and it will release Varicella from her prison in the book.
Hey! You missed the spot! It's not fair.
Being good is overrated. Maybe you were meant for something different, Abigail. Something bigger.
You're that witch Auntie Esther told me the story about, aren't you? The one they trapped in the book so she couldn't cast a spell on the world?
Oh, well, sort of. But there are two sides to every story. Abigail, wait. Don't you want people to fear you, respect you?
I suppose.
Give me a chance to talk to you. Just the two of us. I have great wisdom to impart. Unless you'd rather spend your life writing on the blackboard or scrubbing the floor.
Wait, I want to hear more. How do I do this?
All you have to do is wish for it out loud. Wish for me to be free. Abigail, wish for me to be free, and I'll tell you all.
I wish you to be free.
Abigail!
I'm not sure what just happened, but I know it's not good.
I'm free! Free from the prison of that dusty old book! Sorry, my evil cackle is a little stale. It's been a while, hasn't it, sis?
Sis? Like in sister?
Wait, this means Varicella is also my aunt?
You never told her I was your sister?
I've spent 1,000 years trying to forget it.
Let's get out of here before it gets any uglier.
Yes, she's my sister. We share a name and also matching lockets forged from the love of our parents. I don't suppose you kept your heart, Varicella.
I got rid of mine more than 1,000 years ago.
Yes, I suppose you did.
Who let Aunt Varicella out of the book?
I'm afraid it was me.
Well, this is a lovely family reunion. But if you'll excuse me, there's some unfinished business I must tend to. Like this. Nice to see that after 1,000 years. I haven't lost my touch.
You monster! I once trapped you into that magic book, and I can do it again.
Not if you're a crystal statue.
Abigail, remember, the strongest magic doesn't come from a wand.
Never
That's Mrs. Cauldron's locket.
Auntie Esther!
What did she mean about the strongest magic?
Doesn't come from a wand. It comes from the heart.
The heart? Please! I lost mine to black magic long ago, and I've never felt better.
Here, you hold on to it till we get her back. Assuming we ever do.
I've got to stop you!
This is a good place for us not to be.
Hey, wait for me.
Give it to me, you little pest!
I don't like these longer episodes. Too much running.
I'll get you, Abigail, and your little cat and dog, too. You see, this is what happens when you spend half of eternity trapped inside a moldy old book.
Are you sure she's not following us?
Positive, or else we'd already be munching on flies like Winona.
Hey, these aren't bad.
What are we gonna do?
What is this we? I don't want any part of this witch war. Come on, Odie, we're going home.
Garfield, if we don't stop her, there won't be any home for you to go back to.
She's right. If Ursula unleashes the Forbidden Moon, the world will be plunged into eternal darkness, and every mortal will be turned into, well, this.
Kid's got a point.
Garfield, dinner's ready. I've made your favorite, fly lasagna.
Okay, you got me. How do we stop her?
In Auntie Esther's story, Varicella needed 3 magical items to complete the spell. First, there's the Broom of Sorrow. It can travel magically to any place you can think of. Then, there's the Mercury Slippers. Whomever wears them is immune to magic. And that's the Lilith Wand, the most powerful artifact in the entire magic realm.
Let's find those trinkets before Varicella gets her grubby hands on them.
Here's a map. According to this, the Broom of Sorrow is hidden deep in the gnarly forest. That's about an hour's walk from here.
Do they have cabs around here?
I think we're gonna have to walk. Or, in my case, hop.
Walk. I hate these longer episodes. This must be the gnarly forest. Well named. Let's find this magic broomstick and get out of here. What now?
I just remembered. Witches aren't welcome here.
Well, this is where wood comes from to make flying broomsticks. And since witches are always cutting down trees, the remaining trees view us as enemies. Duh.
Trees? What can trees do to you?
This.
After you?